I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making chicken burgers for dinner. I've had a long day of canning and I just want to get dinner on the table. Everybody's hungry and so am I. So, why don't you come along and cook with me and we'll go see how we do that. Okay. I have 2 pounds of ground chicken, and you can either do this yourself or you can buy it already ground. This is an organic version of ground chicken. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil in here, as well as several good shakes of my Skillet chicken seasoning. And that's all I'm going to put in here. That's what this is here. This is the best chicken seasoning ever. And I'm just going to go ahead and give this a mix. Okay, and you want to add a little bit of oil in there because the chicken doesn't have a lot of fat in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a half a cup of panko. Like I said, I'm using 2 pounds of meat. If you only want to use 1 pound of meat, then you go right ahead and you use what suits your family best. I am going to be making 3rd pound burgers, so I'm going to try and get 6 burgers out of this meat because that's my preference. You don't have to use panko. You can use any kind of dry breadcrumb you like. You can use fresh breadcrumb, but you really should use some breadcrumb in here because with the chicken, it has a high moisture content, and the breadcrumb really does help this chicken burger to stay together. And at this point, you can add whatever you want. Do you want to add some mustard to it? Go for it. Do you want to add some fresh chopped herbs to it? Go for it. Because I use my Skillet chicken rub, I'm just going to use that tonight. And I think I have it to the consistency I like. So that's where we're going to leave it. Now I'm going to go grab a tray and I'm going to form this into some patties. Alright, we formed our patties up. And you form these as big or as small as you like. But I got 6 out of 2 pounds of meat, and that's about the size that we prefer. We usually always have 2 patties left over. Always. It doesn't matter. Whether it's beef or chicken or pork or Euro burgers or whatever. And they're not all going to fit in the pan, of course. And chicken burgers are a little more fragile than like beef burgers. So, you know, you just have to be kind of careful. I have my skillet preheated with a little bit of vegetable oil, not even olive oil in there. We're going to let these cook for a good 3 or 4 minutes before we flip them over. When it's time to do that, I'll be back and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip these, and they look gorgeous. Now, because these are chicken burgers, you don't want to just sit here and cook them on the pan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the other 2 burgers in here. I'm going to get those cooked, and then we're going to pop these in the oven for about 10 minutes. Alright, our chicken burgers are almost finished, but I'm going to put them in a 375-degree oven for about 10 minutes just to be sure they're good and cooked through, because Chef would be irritated if we served raw chicken. So, the burgers go in the oven for 10 minutes at 375, and then when they're ready to come out, I'll be back and I'll show you what they look like. Right, 10 minutes is up. The chicken burgers are ready to come out of the oven. They look positively beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some, I thought I had some cheddar cheese in the fridge here, but I only have frozen cheddar cheese right now. So I'm going to put some American, but this is a good white American cheese. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to top each one with a slice. And I'm just going to let these sit here. And then the residual heat is going to melt this cheese. So, there you have it. We are going to be back when we're all ready to plate this up and fix you a burger. So, we'll be back in just a second. There you have it. A delicious chicken burger. And, you know, a lot of people are trying to get away from beef for one reason or another, whether it's for health reasons or for economic reasons, because beef is getting ridiculously expensive, in my opinion. So people are looking for other options. You don't have to make a hamburger out of beef. You can make it out of any kind of meat that you like. You can make it out of black beans. You can make it out of a lot of things.
Turkey, too.
You could make it. I do not personally like ground turkey at all, so I enjoy the chicken burger much, much better. So I hope that you give this chicken burger a try, and I hope that you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber, so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!